And welcome back to another round of Dead by Daylight. We're here on the Wretched Shop of Autohaven. We're here because survivors love auto parts. They love broken down automobiles. They love the auto industry. Yeah, they love lots of things that we don't like. We saw a survivor running back here. I see two survivors over there. Neither of these is our obsession, so that works, I guess. All right. All right, let's get him on the ground. So yeah, they came here. We're here on Autohaven for reasons. I don't really know why, but we're here. Survivors wanted to come here. We want to avoid the young gen, so... And I know this makes me a dirty, filthy something or another, right? But there's two people back here in the corner. Quick and quiet. I think we got some... Maybe some head-on or something like that. Don't shake your head at me. I guess this makes me a dirty, filthy tunneler. My man, Ace. I think I called him a David earlier. That's not a. That's clearly not a David. So we have not played much here in the new year of 2024. Yeah, I'm coming back. You need to take some aggro for the man. All right. Can we get rid of the shock pallet? No pallet here. All right. All right, we'll take this Ace and hook him here. All right, 2 gens, 3 hooks. Could be worse, I guess. I could have sworn I saw somebody here. All right, Mr. Cage. All right, we are piling up save the best for last stacks, which is good. All right, let's go check the shack gen, I think. We know somebody was working on it earlier. Or we could... I mean, if you're going to unhook and I'm this close to the hook, I'm coming back to the hook, guys. And this is someone who's injured, so... Okay. All right. Head-on play. Is that why we're here? We here because you want to play head-on games? Already down to 2 gens. Both the aces are injured. I have a feeling we're gonna have to make our stand. Well, we have a 3 gen. Three gen and 2 injured aces. We're going to defend it. I don't think you get, and then I don't think you get him off the hook. No, I think he just dies at this point. Hell yeah. I believe he just dies. Now, in a perfect world, this is the David that's dead, or the ace that's dead, but it's not. Ace, you are dead. And we are not hitting any of our... All right. Yeah, I'm walking right through that pallet, buddy. Our bottles have not been particularly accurate. We are, I think we may have mentioned it, rusty. Yeah, this is why we're here. Well, at least we know who brought the map offerings, right? We could have suspected it when we saw you had quick and quiet. Oh yeah, I'm fast as hell, buddy. We would be fast as hell, my friend. My guess is we killed the person who sent us here. Hatch? Oh, hi. Hi, young Jen. Fancy meeting you here, I guess, huh? We actually made her faster with that. Wanted to switch back to our purple bottles. She ducked into a locker too. She might have been part of this. All right. She might have been part of this. I don't know. All right. I was gonna say get a little bit of speed, but we don't need it to get her here. Let's go do it. Yunjin's first hook is her last. And we got very fortunate to find the hatch. It's like Yunjin and I both went in different directions, but still both of us managed to miss the hatch, but she was headed for it. When we heard it, we saw her off to our left. We were able to close it just in time. So that was a very quick match, and we did kill one of the people who sent us to Azeroth, and that was the Ace. And the Ace had head on, the Nicolas Cage had head on, so clearly shenanigans afoot, or at least potential shenanigans were afoot by the two of them, but it just thankfully for us never got to that point where the head-ons cost us. But let's be honest, we have one gen regression perk. This is more of a chase build, Clown. That gen regression perk has surge. You have to be close to gens. They're being worked on. We did get some surge value, but we didn't really get a lot of slowdown. They got us down to one gen, and they 3-gen themselves, which ended up being very helpful as we had someone hooked inside of that 3-gen, and we defended it. And what does that make us? I don't know. We've come into 2024, on one hand, wanting to not play super sweaty necessarily and wanting to try some different builds and some different things. But at the same time, there's another part of us that wants to say, you know, throw the rule book out the window. If we're going to play against teams that are going to pound gens out or be incredibly efficient or incredibly coordinated, whether they're solos or swifts, we're just going to play as hard as we can and play as efficiently as we can, and that was efficient as it could be. We had the survivor hooked inside of the 3 gens. We could monitor those 3 gens, make sure nothing was getting done behind our back, and we were able to go ahead and proxy camp the hook, force them to come in to try to make a rescue or a hook trade to do so. And by the time they did, the survivor was dead on hook, which I think was the Cage. And yeah, it was the Cage that died on 2 hooks because of that. And the Ace, we downed before he could go ahead and get Cage off the hook. And that ended up being huge for us. Now, again, we had 3 people crossplay, 1 person that was on console like us. And normally when we see crossplay in console, we assume that the console and crossplay players are not necessarily together. And they were sitting on that gen in the Killer Shack, the next to last gen, while Cage was sitting there on that hook. That's when we decided to go back and basically proxy camp him to make sure he died, especially since he was in the middle of that 3-gen. And that was just very bad for them. The Aces were both injured, and you know, maybe that's because the Cage wasn't with him, though he was running the head-on build, which makes me think that maybe he was, at least with the Ace who sent us to Azeroth, since they had at least somewhat similar builds. Hard to tell, no way to know for sure, but they made a big mistake not getting the Cage off the hook. If they had, we might have had problems, but in the end, we did what we wanted to as far as save the best for last. We avoided our obsession Yunjin. That and Rapid Brutality allowed us to not always need to be perfectly precise with our bottles. We had quick recovery, and that in itself gives us the 4K with the Clown here on Azeroth. Hope you enjoyed the round. Please consider hitting the like and subscribe button while you're here. New videos go up on the channel on a daily basis, and you can follow us over on Twitch. The link below at Geriatric Gaming 11 and get notified whenever we're live there. Till our next time, thanks so much again for watching. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next Dead by Daylight.